Good morning. Hey, yo, I am delusional, yo. Yeah. Tell me why I woke up this morning and woke up to a pop-up notification from Jumia, and I was so excited. I was like, yo, because this message was read like, your skincare journey has just begun. The moment I saw that, yo, I was so excited. In my mind, I was thinking, Jumia wanted to like partner with me, yo. Me with my 10 service, yo. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But anyway, yeah, I just realized I just realized it was a pop-up notification from the app. Apparently I was searching skincare products. What? Yeah. But yay, we are past 10 service, so it's a progress. Yeah. So I want to do a sit down and I just want to like dress up, put on a nice dress and yeah, tell you the story.
I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look back while I twerk. No comparison. I'm a savage. Yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty. Yeah. Acting stupid.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, I'm Nyarrakinyi, and yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And for the ones who have subscribed, thank you so much for your support. So today I'm going to be doing a sit down. This is actually a sit down vlog, so I'm going to be telling you my first time on a plane and how the experience was. So yeah, let's get into it. So first firstly I was told I wasn't the one planning. I wasn't the one who had planned for this flight, but I was told I was going to be on a plane, and I was going to be on a plane with my grandfather. So I was like, yeah, I was going to like take him from the countryside, and he was going to Nairobi. So I had to go to the countryside and yeah, come with him to Nairobi. So you guys, I was so excited. Like yo, I couldn't even sleep. And I was told like 2 weeks from that day. So I was like, I started preparing. I was like, yo, I'm going to be on a plane. So yeah, it was a big deal. It is a big deal. So I started shopping. My dress is misbehaving. So I went shopping. Yo, for this one flight, domestic flight, yo. So I went and everything was just being planned around this flight. So yeah, and I bought clothes. Okay, just one pair of clothing I was going to like wear on that day when I'll be traveling. So yeah, I went and shopped for clothes, yeah, shoes, everything new. You can't be on a plane looking raggedy. So anyway, I was so anxious. So I had to book the plane myself, I remember. So I went online. I went on, was it Jumbo Jet? No, it was on KQ. Yeah, it was on KQ. Online. I went online I wanted to book for KQ, but that time, just imagine, that time when we just, the dates that we wanted to travel, the KQ people decided they were on strike. So it was just like a hiccup. So now we couldn't use KQ, and I was like, no, now we can't travel. It was like we're almost canceling the flight because now we were like, now the KQ guys are on a strike now. Yeah, but now we decided to go with Jumbo Jet. Yeah, which I think, or I had, is a subsidiary for KQ. Anyway, so I booked. I went online and booked. And you know, this is my first time booking a plane ticket for like a flight, booking a flight for the first time. So I didn't know even what I was doing, just like fumbling and whatever. Yo, so I went online, checked for the flights. Obviously, I was looking at this point, I was looking for the flight that was most affordable. So I found these jumbo jet flights, that domestic flights that are going to Nairobi. So I booked. There's a couple of questions that I asked. You know, as a first timer, I was just scared not to like do the wrong thing and then miss our flight or something like that. So and then the luggage thing, yo, I was scared to like, I didn't even want to carry like extra, even a sweater or anything, because I was scared maybe our luggage would be like extra, the weight would be extra and will be charged and stuff like that. So because they're asking you like, if in case you have extra luggage, so it was like a baggage claim thing. In case you have extra baggage, you need to like tell them. So I was really like scared. So I didn't even carry a lot of clothes. I think I carried like two leggings and some light tops. Yeah, very light tops. So yeah. So yeah, I booked, and you know, when now it was the time to pay, because you're supposed to pay like after you have done the check-in, you've chosen the seats number and everything. And Mikey, I didn't even know about the seats because I was just guessing. I've never been on a plane, so basically I was just guessing the seats number. Even though you're on the app, you can see like this seat is like maybe near the back or the front, but now you don't know which side is most comfortable. But anyway, I was just trying to choose a place where I'll have nice views and yeah, not a lot of noise, because this is a small aircraft. So yeah, so I chose a seat. I think I chose a seat next to like the wing side, because I wanted to see. Yeah, you know, I've seen these videos or these pictures of people on a plane, and they have like when they're taking the pictures on the window, you can see the wings of the plane and stuff like that. So that's what I was going for. So I thought maybe sitting next to where the wing will be, would be my best view. So yeah, that's why I chose. That's the seat I chose. Anyway, after choosing, now I went to check out and needed to pay, and that message popped up that it's a notification where you're supposed to like put in your what, your M-Pesa pin or something. And I was scared, yo. I was like, yo, why are they asking me to put my M-Pesa pin? Are these people legit? Are they trying to scam me? Kenyan. Yo. So you know, so I was scared to like put my pin on that pop-up message, so I ignored it. Yo. So the message, you know, the message disappeared after that. So I had not paid for the flight, for the seat. I have not booked it. So I had to redo the whole thing again. That app was acting up. I don't know if it was lagging or whatever, but it was not smooth. So I had to redo the whole process again. And I tried to like go to, when the second time now I was trying to book, now the charges had changed, man. The flight the price that I had seen the first time, now it was higher with almost like 2,000 bob. Yo. So I was like, yo, and I was already given the money to pay. So the exact money I'd seen the money was like, I don't know, it was 6,000 or it was, yeah, I think it was 6,000. I'll check with the tickets. So now there was no more flights for like 6,000. It had escalated to I think to 8,000 or 9,000. I was like, yo, now I need to pay more because I was stupid and scared not to put my M-Pesa pin. So just when I started, I wanted to rebook all over again. I didn't know that there's a way I could just pay for the seat that I had already booked, because I was told I should pay within 1 hour. After 1 hour now, the seats will go back to the public now. So I didn't know that. But unfortunately, fortunately, actually, not unfortunately, I went, I found a message. They sent me a message after like 45 minutes or 30 minutes. 30 minutes or 45 minutes. They sent me a text and told me the seat that I've booked, in case I still want to like book them, I should just pay. They sent me a message and they gave me the pay bill number to pay. So yeah, again, I was scared because I was like, yo, who are these people? Maybe they're trying to call me. Because, anyway, I just decided, let me just pay. Whether it's scam or not scam, let me just pay, because yeah, I actually no, actually went online, checked for the jumbo jet like pay bill and all that to just make sure this they have a pay bill actually and it's matching. And I found out, yeah, you can actually pay through that pay bill number. So I paid, and then yeah, they sent me the message and told me your seats have been reserved and your flight, yeah, is on such and such a date. It was like, it was supposed to, I think it was on a Saturday or a Friday night. That's when I was paying. But now the flight was supposed to be like on Tuesday. Now it was like 4 days away. So yeah, I booked at night, and in the morning we are supposed to like travel now from where I was to the countryside, which is Kisumu. So yeah, we were like supposed to travel very early in the morning, go to the countryside, so that on that day, the day for traveling, the travel date, we'll be able to like just come, yeah, with my grandpa. So yeah, I booked, and the following morning on Saturday we traveled to the countryside, and yo, I couldn't sleep, yo, my god, I couldn't sleep. Like, and then at that time everything I was checking online, yo, it was about flying. Yeah, I was just looking at vlogs, anything I'm reading online, anything I'm googling, it's just about flights, planes. I don't know what you'd think. I'm traveling 18 hours, and it was only like a less than an hour flight, yo. I was happy. I was, yeah. So yeah, we traveled to the countryside, and yeah, I met with my grandfather, and my uncle is the one who's like facilitating all this. So went with him, and on that, the night before the flight day, yo, let me tell you, I couldn't sleep. It's not a joke, yo. I was like, even my grandfather himself, he was like, every news he was listening to was about flights. Every 2 seconds will tell you, I've had, I don't know, and at that time, you remember that time the KQ, they were on a strike. So it was like he was listening to this news, and the news was all over like the radio and everything. So he was listening to this news, and it just updating us each time. Every minute he was updating us, telling us, hey, I've heard, yeah, these people, they're still on strike. What's going to happen? No, he didn't. I think he didn't know we are not going that with KQ. He just thought that's the only plane that we're using. But no. So we just had to like reassure him and tell him, no, you're not using KQ, you're using Jumbo Jet. So yeah, the day of the flight arrived. Yo, me, and the way I usually like, I'm not a morning person, so I don't really wake up early. But that day, yo, I think by 4 I was awake. And remember, our flight was around 11, but 4, your girl was awake. And our trip to the airport was like, I think 1 hour or 2 hours. It wasn't far, it's not far. So, but by 4, your girl was awake, preparing, ready, clothed, already bathed and clothed. By 5, I was already like ready, just waiting to like go to the airport. So yeah, prepared ourselves, and by I think around 8 we are out. We were out. We went to the airport, and I think we arrived at the airport around 11. Not 11, yo, hey, I think 9:30. 9:30. Yeah, 9:30. Because I remember we stayed for like almost like 1 hour waiting for our plane. So when we arrived at the airport, Yeah, we went and checked in, went and got our tickets. They checked our bags. Yeah, and I was down doing all this. I didn't even know what to do, but yo, gotta do what you gotta do. So I just went, did our check-in, and yeah, took some few photos outside, and then um we went to the lobby where you're waiting, like the lounge area where you wait for your plane. Yo, the moment we entered that lobby, guys, yo, that's the moment I think I the feelings like were flooding in, the emotions, because it was like, yo, we're here. The lounge area, a lot of people were there. So like when you entered, there are a lot of people already seated in that section where you're supposed to. It was Gate C in Kisumu Airport. That's where we are waiting for our plane. So we entered and we found a lot of people seated. Me and my grandpa. So and you guys were looking at us like, and I was thinking, yo, maybe it's because the way I was dressed. You know, my grandpa too had like a whole suit. Like he was like, yo, I can't go on a plane dressed casually. He was like full suit. He just didn't have a tie, but it was full suit. And I was wearing like a two-piece. I'm going to show you. I'm going to insert the pictures and the video, so you're going to see. But I was looking nice, yo. So looking like an influencer, yeah. And I'd not started vlogging at that time, so because if I had, you guys will not be breathing. So as we entered, everyone was just staring at us, and I was thinking, yo, are we overdressed or what's not happening? Yo, so we just, so my phone is full, the storage is full, so that's why. So you guys, as we're entering the lobby, everyone is staring at us, and I'm thinking maybe you're overdressed or whatever, or maybe you're just looking so good, which we were, but I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know at that time they were looking at us like that. So we checked in, waited for a flight for like almost 45 minutes. Our flight came, and we went, and yeah, our tickets were checked, and then now we are going to the plane. So now, as we are going to the plane, my grandfather was like in front because I was taking videos of him as he was walking. Yeah, so that's basically why actually I was there, because I was going to take, like, I'm the photographer of the family, so this flight was courtesy of that. So I was taking videos of him, and he was going like pulling our bags. Our bag, it was only like two. It was one suitcase, his suitcase, and my small backpack. So he was just pulling it and going. And as he was going, when he reached to at the door, yeah, the entrance of the plane, these guys like were stopping him and asking him just if they could assist with the luggage and whatever. So my grandfather wasn't even waiting for me. He was like, yo, me, this plane is not going to leave me because of you. So he was just like going. By the time I was catching up with him, he was already inside like the plane. So you guys, when now I reached the entrance, there was this I think what are they called? This guy is at the plane. I've forgotten the name, yo. I don't know. The hostess or something. So it was a guy. It was a young guy. He was actually looking really nice, yo. He was a handsome guy. So he approached me. I was like, where are your tickets? And I'm like, they're with him. So I'm pointing at my grandfather. And he was just looking at me like, with him? So you're with him? I was like, yeah. So I didn't know if you're supposed to be showing tickets to this hostess or this person at the entrance before we enter. I didn't know because it's my first time, yo. So I was like trying to call my grandfather. I was like, yo, father, like I call him father. So immediately he had me say that. Because he was in the beginning, he was just like smiling and looking at me like, you're with him. So it was at this point that I just realized these guys, all this time these people are staring at me. They're actually thinking, yo, they're actually thinking You know, like in Kenya, just walking around with an older guy. Yeah, that's what they were thinking. They're just thinking this is like my Mubaba or something. That's what they were thinking. Because I was wondering, why are the people staring at me like this? And then this guy is stopping me and asking me, are you with him? And whatnot. And he was smiling like whatever. So at this point, that's when I realized, yo, these people think this is actually my Mubaba, my sugar daddy, for those that don't know who a Mubaba is. So, yo, I, at this moment, from that moment onwards, I was just like, yeah, I was catching stares from people, and in my mind, I was just thinking, yeah, they all think this is my Mubaba, but I didn't care, yo, because, yo, it was my first time on a plane. I was just happy to be there. I didn't care what other people thought. Yeah. And I was taking videos and pictures. I was just basically taking videos of myself. And yeah. So that's how it was. We boarded the plane. Now it was the time for the takeoff. Yo, I was scared. I think my grandpa too was scared because the way he was looking. I'll insert all the videos here. So the takeoff, yo, it was like so rough and bumpy, and like it was like we were on top of a generator or a tuk-tuk with 3 generators, yo. So it was shaky, and yeah, and at this point they were telling us the safety precautions. I don't know, read in case of in case the plane crashes. I was like, yo, people, do you really have to tell us this right now? Like right now, when we were preparing for takeoff. And I was looking at my grandfather, and he was scared. Yeah, it didn't show it that much, but it was there, and he was scared. And then they're telling us, I don't know, if in case of a crash or whatever, you need to like take off this. I wasn't even at this point. I wasn't hearing anything this lady was saying. You're taking off the seat and don't know, floating and where in case we fall on water or whatever. I wasn't listening to none of those. I was just like, let's just take off, let's just go. So yeah, the takeoff was like a bit bumpy and rough, but yeah, I was able to like take a video when we were taking off, actually, when the wheels were like, yeah, leaving the ground. Yeah, we flew over like Victoria, such nice views. Yo, the first time, like now we are like an altitude, like a high altitude, I guess. Yo, aircraft lingo, yo. So we're just like seeing the clouds. That's actually the time that I knew actually I was on a plane, because before that I was just seeing houses and seeing rooftops, and I was like, yo, this is what these people see when they're up there. But now the moment we were passing through clouds, yo, that was the moment I was like, yeah, now we are actually on a plane. Yeah, it was so surreal, yo, guys. It was crazy. I was just excited. And there were some people on that plane. I guess obviously other people are used to these things, so I was looking at you like yo, newbies on the plane. But I didn't care, yo. My first time, and nobody was gonna tell me nothing. Yo, I was enjoying every moment, capturing every moment that I could. So yeah, in less than even I think we used like less than 45 minutes, yo. It wasn't even 1 hour. It was like 40 minutes on air. Yeah. And dinner time, we were in Nairobi. We had boarded the plane at around, I think, 10:45, and by around 11:30 we were in Nairobi. Yeah, so that was my experience, y'all. When you reach the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, we were taking like as we were alighting, I took some videos of me. My grandpa was like, hey, my grandpa, yeah, you'd think he had been there like several times, and it was his first time also. But yeah, as I was busy like trying to get our bags and moving and trying to take a video, I couldn't even take a picture with him because he was always like just leaving me behind and just going. So yeah, that's how it was. We arrived in Nairobi safely, and we thank God, because yeah, the takeoff was like a scare. But yeah, it was great. It was such an amazing feeling. The fact that I was with my grandpa and it was both our first times, it was amazing. And I couldn't forget that moment. And it was, yeah. And up to today, when I watch those videos, I'm just excited and happy. Yeah, so that's how it was. That's first time on a plane, and people thinking my grandpa is my Mubaba. Yo, crazy, but yeah, it was fun. That's how it was. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you did, please don't forget to like and comment, and also, yeah, watch out for my next vlog or videos or anything that I'm going to post on this channel. And yeah, in case you haven't subscribed, yo, please consider to subscribe. See you on my next one. Ciao.